got you. All right. So for those of you who just joined, we are talking about Katt Williams, the Katt Williams interview with Shannon Sharp, and I'm just getting everybody's viewpoints. Thank you, Darwin. And I want everybody to go ahead and put in the comments, like, what do you think? What are you all thinking about this interview? Do you believe him? Do you not? Do you think he's kind of like, up against the wall, like Darren said, and is trying to, gain some more popularity? What do you think? All right. So what about you? What about you, Jovo? And before Jovo comes on, we got Raven, formerly known as the Super Saiyan Supreme Wife. I can't even say it right. But now she's going by the coldest, okay? Y'all, she's our baby in the group, all right? Hey, Raven. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
I love
I'm joining from the parking lot. Sorry, guys.
Parking lot.
Thank you. Yeah, I know.
You look so
I
cute.
missed your face.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I miss you guys too.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, Mr. Katt Williams.
What do you think, Jovo?
I agree with a lot what Darwin said, but I really want to, put this out here to people. It was a very entertaining interview. We got to remember that these comedians, some of them don't know how to come out of character. And how he presented himself in this interview, it really just shows that he was in character mode. Like, this is something really, honestly, if you look back at some of the past interviews he's done, like I saw this one with Shannon Sharp, he did one with Larry King that was a little bit more personalized. And he talked about himself. Completely two completely different interviews. He was so nervous going into personal details about himself with Larry King. He was confident somewhat, but you can tell there was a difference then between when he was talking to Shannon Sharp. So I think that he really won, because someone in the comments just said absolutely a marketing move. Absolutely. Like, I think he got a Netflix special coming. I'm not sure. Absolutely. It definitely was. It was made for TV entertainment. Absolutely. He definitely entertained us, especially the comment about reading all the books in 1 year, meaning that he had to read 3 or 4 books a day. And unless you're reading Cat in the Hat and some books from Chick-fil-A, I mean, I'm just, from the Chick-fil-A kids meal, I'm just saying, Cat, for real. But on the flip side of that, let's go back to this whole people stealing jokes. The last time I checked, there were no copyright infringement laws on jokes. Like, really, it's like he took it really, really far. And like Darwin said, he really the only comedian out there, like, creating all this beef. Like, it's a lot of beef. Like, just people, he said this back in 94, and then he came back and said this in 01. And really, throughout the interview, I found myself saying, so what? These specials have been recorded. These shows have happened. What you got for us today, Kat? Like, give us a new joke. Like, copyright your own stuff, Like, tell us about what you got going on. Because that's what I thought he was going to do during the interview. It reminded me of the lady, Corinne Steffens, in the Superhead book. That's what it reminded me of. It was a male version of that book. And it's like, but what you got going on? Since you telling on everybody. So just a lot. Like, for real.
I did notice that every time Shannon Sharp asked him something about himself, he would say on himself maybe like 30 seconds and go right back to other people. To me, it felt like an old man sitting on the porch gossiping. That's what it felt to me. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it was entertaining. But let me ask you this, Jovo. Let me ask you this. You made a comment about, like, there are no copyright infringement laws on jokes, right? Do you think that like, as a comedian, as a professional comedian, you have more or should have more respect when you don't take other people's jokes and you're more creative? Before you answer that, I do want to play this short video, y'all. This is Another comedian, you all know him as Bernie Mac, the late Bernie Mac. I want to play
my favorite.
Bernard he said he has something to say about other comedians stealing jokes.
You don't do your material around a lot of comedians. That's like stealing in front of the police. You know what I mean? They mean well, but they sit on the side. Ooh, that's funny. Next thing you know, you see it on HBO or something. You be sitting at home. That shit mine, you know? But ain't nobody gonna believe first come, first serve. You know? So when you do new stuff, you never, I'm telling you, for you comics coming up, never bring your stuff out in front of a house full of comedians. You will never work a lot. Especially established comedians like myself, you'll never work a lot. Make sure you keep that. But I want that question to be asked on the couch. They be stealing your shit for real? Yeah.
No, I mean, they do. I believe they steal it. I think everybody like takes something, they hear something, they modify it, all of that good stuff. But how many minutes Katt spent on talking about who stole what? And then versus how many minutes he spent on what he actually get on stage and talk about. Like he kind of painted himself like, but it don't be me. But I'll tell you who be doing it. And it's just like, really? It, you know, but it would, I ain't gonna even lie. I was entertained thoroughly. Especially when he started talking about the females that keep his marijuana blunts rolled versus the male ones. Oh yeah. Katt was on one. He was on one. He was on one for real.
Okay. So it was funny, but he was a little too gossipy for y'all.
Exactly. Chatterbox.
All
like,
right.
Tell all. Like write your tell all book, Katt.
All right. So the code is, what do you think?
I think Jovo put it perfectly. He was giving old man on the porch. He was giving, just, how old men be like, we're going to sit around and tell lies. That's what it was giving. Now, granted, he could have been telling the truth because there was footage of other people stealing his jokes. Fair point. But it was just giving, pillow talking old man, and you just got to let old people talk sometimes. So just let them talk.
All right. What do you think, Cannon?
I think that Katt Williams is a genius. He's a comedic genius, and I think he's a marketing genius because I think he definitely made the moment. Like, I think that he